Hey, and welcome back. It's a Woman Wednesday on Liquid Lunch today, and every day we bring you the best guests, the people that know where the rubber meets the road, the people that give you real talk, real conversation. But on Wednesday, we highlight women of excellence in many areas: politics, philanthropy, business, you name it. We got the best of the best coming in. And today, to welcome Frank in, we were a little light on females while you were gone, and suddenly Frank's back, and all the women want to be back on the show. Beth Parlato was with us while you were gone, my friend. She is a congressional candidate in New York 27 in Buffalo. She's a Republican, and she's going for that seat with Chris Collins. That he stepped down. She's got to run in a special, and then right after that, there's going to be probably a primary, and then another general. And 2020 is a big year. I want to welcome Beth Parlato, candidate in NY27, to the show. Hey, Beth.
Hi, great to be with you.
So tell us what's going on since you were here last. I asked you to do us a solid and keep you updated on your campaign. What's the main thing people are talking about on the trail with you these days?
Right. Well, so we've been out. We actually, I was with you last week, and this weekend we actually got our ground game going. So people think I'm crazy when we're talking 8 counties. Going door to door, but you know what? I'm the political outsider, and I call myself the critical outsider. And because of that, I think it's important to actually sit down and meet the voters and find out what's important to them. And what I'm hearing, quite honestly, is this seat in New York 27, it's kind of been tainted. Our last 3 congressmen have unfortunately left amid different scandals or criminal cases, and so now it's time for something new. We don't need any more career politicians in this seat. We need an outsider.
Hey, Frankie, Beth was a judge.
I know, Darien Justice. I'm very familiar with her record.
Right.
I've enjoyed her work on TV from time to time, especially her commentary decrying the war on Halloween. I just out of curiosity, Beth, this was a pretty controversial race in 2018 when the now former Congressman Chris Collins was running. Who did you end up voting for in that race?
I voted for Chris Collins. I did. You know what? It's the Democrat that was running against him, who is also the declared candidate for this election. So it'll be the same guy. He's very left, very progressive. There was no way that the most Republican district in all of New York State, we are the reddest district in the state, there was no way I was letting it get into the hands of progressives. So I did vote for the congressman.
So in your view, you think voters would be better served voting for a criminal rather than a Democrat?
Well, you have to remember, I'm not going to say that because the indictment came down in August of 2018. The election was in November of 2018. He pled not guilty. As an attorney, I've been a lawyer for almost 30 years, and I know the importance of due process, and we are innocent until proven guilty of this country. So I did not automatically assume that he was guilty. I did not. He pled not guilty, and that's what I went with.
Fair enough. You said when you announced your candidacy that unlike some of the other people running, you couldn't write yourself a check for $500,000 or so. I think that's one of the saddest things about politics these days is that normal people can't run for office and be competitive unless they have, some sugar mama that's able to fund their campaign. What can we do to change the nature of congressional elections so that regular people can run for office?
Right. I 100% agree with you. That was one of the reasons why I had a lot of people approach me and say, you are perfect for this seat. You're perfect. You need to run. And that was the first thing that I said is, you have to be a millionaire to run for Congress. Normal middle-class people like me, where I'm living basically paycheck to paycheck, and right now I have 2 kids in college, so I'm paying college tuition. That's where all of our money goes, 100%. That was the reason why I thought I couldn't run in this race. But you know what? I took the risk. I jumped in, and within 8 weeks of announcing my candidacy, I raised $271,000, total grassroots, picking up the phone, calling people, telling them my message, family, friends, clients. And so I have a lot of people behind me.
Well, that's fantastic. That's a nice number in a few weeks, 270,000. We're going to need more, Beth. So,
yeah, we're going to need millions for this race.
If you're watching at home, I believe Beth's website is bethforcongress.com, right?
Correct.
Is that right?
Correct.
Bethforcongress.com. Check it out. Educate yourself on Beth and what she stands for. If you like what you see, maybe give her a few dollars and help her stay in the race. Frankie, I don't know if you want to anything.
Well, we definitely like to have her back. Beth, we're out of
Yes.
town,
I asked her.
time, but we definitely love to have her
I
back
asked
in the
Beth
future.
if she would come to us sometimes from out on the campaign trail too.
That'd be great.
See what people are
It's a
saying. on the
fascinating
streets.
district.
All right, we're going to keep Beth Parlato
Thank you.
as part of the show, and we look forward to talking to you again very soon. Thank you, Beth.
Thank you so much for having me. You guys have a great day.
Same to you. Okay, you're watching Liquid Lunch on Newsmax TV, and Frankie and I are going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with Marjorie Greene, who's running in Georgia's 6th Congressional District, right after this on Liquid Lunch.